What's up, everybody on YouTube? Max Rock here with another video. Today I want to go ahead and talk about Android cameras. Now, the thing about Android cameras is that they get a bad rep, and I don't want to say it's not deserved, but sometimes it can get a little out of hand if you don't really know that much about Android phones or whatnot. But definitely when it comes to Android phones, the bad outweighs the good, and that can make the market look really bad. So let me give you an example. Let me take these out. They're not even plugged in. Yeah. Anywho, I'm sorry. Arm is getting tired. You know how that gets when you're vlogging, right? But anyway, Apple. If Apple was to do the same thing that Android does, which I believe is described as open source OS, whatever. If they were to do the same thing as Android, a lot of OEMs or a lot of companies that produce hardware that can run software, for mobile devices, whatever, it would be in the same boat as Android. But because Apple isn't that way, they produce their own phones. In turn, they put a little extra money into their product because they know that they're gonna have. My arm's getting tired, y'all. They know that they're gonna have millions upon millions of customers who come and buy their phone, so they can afford to spend an extra couple bucks into their camera lens, into the actual camera sensor, hardware, all this other bullshit, because they know people are going to come and buy it. But with Android here, because it's open source, the best of the best is not going to outweigh everything else because there are other options out there. So if you have a company who's able to produce an Android phone that's inexpensive, sell it at an inexpensive price, and have it accessible to the average consumer of course, at an inexpensive price, like I said, more people are going to buy the inexpensive product as opposed to the more expensive one. So, for example, you have like what I have right now, a Blue R1 HD. The camera is not the best. It's pretty decent. I mean, I look like myself in this video, I'll say. And I got good lighting. Well, I got artificial lighting up here, but it's better than not having any lighting at all. But that's besides the point. I have a phone in my hand that cost me 60 bucks, and the camera on it is decent. Now, if I was to purchase a phone that has the absolute best front-facing camera and the best rear-facing camera, I have to spend, if I do the math right, probably 10, 11 times more, maybe even 12 or 13 times more to get that phone. Now, to get that phone with the better sensors and the better camera. Now, why do that when I can have this phone right here? Okay. Now, a lot of people wouldn't know about this phone, so it doesn't really count. But a lot of phones that you see, the 20 bucks or 30 bucks, 15 bucks, and they have 2-megapixel cameras in the front. And because Android is open source, all these companies that make those inexpensive phones, it gives you access with Android. It gives you access to the market, the Play Store, whatever you want to call it, and you can download all these apps, whether it be Snapchat, Instagram, all those apps that everyone uses for our social media, and you post all these pictures, and it looks as though a lot of Android users, of course, have those phones, and it makes all the cameras on that system or that platform look bad. But if it was a situation like Apple, where you had like Google, like with the Pixel this year, if Google was the only one to produce Android hardware and of course the software, they do that already. If they were doing the same thing Apple was doing, there would be no conversation. Like if the tables were turned and Apple was Android and Android was Apple, it would be the same boat. We'll all say that all the iPhone cameras are terrible. Excuse me, are horrible or terrible. Yeah. So, quick little rant. Basically, what I'm saying is not all Android cameras are bad, but I can say this: the bad outweighs the good. It's just a fact. But if you want to look at the best Android cameras, you could find them. It's just a cool little joke running around, but I guess I took it serious, and that's going to be the end of this video here. So, as you guys know, my name is Max Rock. I want to say, of course, thank you for watching this video, and let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with me, disagree? You think I'm crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. I think it's a good argument, or not even an argument, this is a good discussion. What do you think? Do you feel as though bad outweighs the good in Android? And if the tables return, the same thing will be happening to iPhone right now, or Apple. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Like I said, name is Max the Rock. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day, y'all. Peace.